Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Disco Elysium. So, after that very dramatic and very long episode last time, I'm back in my hotel room, which is already looking much better than before. And I really need to get my bearings first before I can continue with anything else. And yeah, I decided to actually upload the previous video as like one episode, even though it was almost, I think, 1 hour and 15 minutes long. But I didn't want to make a random cut somewhere in the middle, and I figured that you probably won't mind if it's a long episode. I mean, if you don't want to watch it all in one sitting, you can just make a cut yourself wherever you want, right? That's the beauty of a video on demand. But yeah, maybe let's have a look at my quest journal first. Oh, well, this is looking different. Inspect the window in Classia's bedroom. Go to her room, search it once more upstairs in the bedroom, the window. Perhaps it will yield something. I mean, what is it supposed to yield that I haven't found out already? But okay, let's do it. And find the murder weapon. And then everything else is just bundled together now. Yeah, I still don't want to do this one. I still need to go to the island. I have no idea about this one. And this is a new one. I think I'm supposed to call the station. So that's something we can do today, probably. And yeah, my body count is 4 people now. So I guess it was 3 before. Because I guess that the mercenary I killed does count towards my service record. But okay, let's see. I have some new skill points. What do I want to do with that? Maybe I actually want to internalize another thought. I have 2 more slots available. I mean, this one sounded kind of interesting, but it is so long. And I'm not sure if there's going to be enough time in this game to actually finish this one. Because, I mean, how much more can there be, right? Honestly, I feel I definitely have to internalize this one. Because, clearly, I am a superstar cop. That is definitely my, what were they called? Copotypes? So maybe I should internalize the corresponding thought for it as well. So yeah, let's unlock this. And let's internalize some kind of superstar. -2 logic. Still seems unlikely. But it's not going to take very long. Let's do it. And yeah, I guess I will keep like my emergency point. It has served me well so far. But yeah, let's maybe look around a little bit. Newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. Oh, the window is repaired. You hear traffic outside. Back in the world again. Right. And apparently the tape player is repaired as well. This Stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. Oh yeah, it's complete, which means I might actually be able to use this now to play some of my tapes, right? Look, the door's open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Oh, yes, I remember. This door used to be locked. You see gleaming white enamel. No bottles inside. How unusual. Now, I don't think I need to go to bed now, right?
The bed's a little nicer now. You could get a good night's sleep here.
Yes, but not now. I literally just got up. What about the mirror?
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of your face in the mirror, such as it is. A regular, clean-shaven police officer.
Alright, nothing I can do here. Let's maybe check out Kim's room. Why not? Ooh, well, your room looks a lot nicer than mine. It does seem to be smaller though, so that's interesting. But yeah, you took better care of this room. The alarm is set for 6:50 a.m.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer. Point to yourself. Yes. I'm such a burden. I should just fuck off. I saw apocalyptic visions of the darkness behind darkness behind darkness. Did I now? I mean, I have always, very weird dreams. The dreams I had while almost dying weren't even weirder than what I usually have. I thought I was dead for a moment. Yeah, thank you for keeping me alive.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go?
Let's go. Also, I guess I won't need my gun right now. Also, I don't have any more bullets for it, right? I used one bullet to kill Cortania, and then Kim used my gun to kill one of the other mercenaries, right? So I am bulletless now. Hopefully I don't have to shoot more people. Medicinal supplies on the cupboard. Mercurochrome, a scalpel, antibiotics. Well, apparently that was desperately needed. Also, hang on a second, I think I can actually check out the fan again.
The fan stands still.
Okay, but I can't do anything with it. Alright, well, let's leave. I haven't been over here in quite some time. Maybe let's check out the balcony. Yeah, there's nothing on here. Oh, what the hell is going on over here, though? There's something written on the pavement. We will check that out later. For now, let's just go down. Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Oh, right. I wasn't supposed to run. Yeah, I will go to Classius' room. Let me have a quick look downstairs and see if everything is alright down here. Okay, guard is still here.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I noticed. I did, thank you. Big improvement. It could have used more work. After all, I just took a bullet for this place. You did? I was too distracted to notice. No, I noticed, and it is a big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
Right. It's still a nice gesture to clean it up, considering that I was the one who destroyed it in the first place.
I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He clears his throat. Yeah, I think God really warmed up to me, considering how hostile he was in the beginning.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not.
Okay.
It just felt I needed to specify that.
Fair enough. Although I can't help but point out that the stay was not free before, so even though we were cops before this happened, this establishment did not really support us. So where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
I see. What happened to the man with the sunglasses? Right, I guess they left. At least I got some thoughts that would indicate that. Okay, so I have to mention when it happened. You were right out there on the balcony. Yes, I noticed that. Yeah, what happened to the man with the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Yeah, but I mean, this man was sitting right here, within your line of sight. You must have seen him. Plus, he looked kinda odd with his blonde wig. But yeah, I saw you on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
A badass? I think you meant to say badass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, I guess you are a badass. If you say it as two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. Just not stoically. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that, I guess.
He nods back at you, even more stoically.
Okay.
Just two badass men nodding stoically.
Two badass men, great.
Make that three. The lieutenant is nodding too, hands crossed.
Well, look at that. Three badass men nodding stoically. What a beautiful sight. Anyway, I guess that's all.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
I mean, since this is like the only bar in the vicinity, I'm not surprised. Okay, let's have a quick look around. Well, this guy is still here. Let's talk to him.
Hi again, Gendarme.
Well, I can't talk to him about what happened. He doesn't seem to be impressed at all, so never mind.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
But we have Titus over here and the significantly reduced Hardy Boys. I mean, I feel there should be more though. 3 of them died, but there's more than 3 missing, as far as I can tell.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately.
I guess you did.
That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that.
He looks at you with unmistakable respect. Yeah, but you should give some respect to Kim as well. I think he shot 2 of them, right? And I only shot 1 of them.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
Well, at least I guess he does include Kim in that, if he says fellas.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Okay, noted. Shake it. No need to thank me, just doing my job. Shake it. This was a pillow fight compared to the gloaming that is soon at hand. We shall all perish in the coming cleanse. Shake it. I superstar the shit out of that. Shake his hand and nod in silence. Don't shake. Look, I need to talk to you. Actually, I just came to say goodbye. I mean, on the one hand, I kind of want to use the superstar dialogue here. And I mean, it's just nod in silence. It's not nodding stoically, so I feel this is significantly less badass, so I'm going to pick the superstar option.
Dick Mullen on steroids. Glenn would have liked you had he gotten it. Never mind.
Yeah, Glenn is one of those who actually died. I'm sorry about the people you lost. What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now? Do you know what happened to Glacier? Any ideas what I should do now? So long, fellows. Be good so I don't have to come back here again. Yeah, I guess I'm sorry about the people you lost.
Dio was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went.
Okay.
Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed.
Okay, well, that's something, I guess.
But Angus, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear.
Yeah, rest in peace, Angus.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
Apparently it is. Hold on, what about that Shanky fella? Right, one of them ran away. I guess that's the reason why one of them is missing here. They were good people, I'm sorry it went like that. We are born into this world to die. It seems maybe there's redemption in that. At least it ends one day. This is getting dark, let's talk about happy stuff. Yeah, what about that Shanky
Dennis,
fella?
You saw him run. He's a mean little shit and I never trusted him. He'd better run real fast now. Real fast.
Well, I mean, I can't really blame him, to be honest. They were good people, I'm sorry it went like that. Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right.
Right.
Memento mori, or remember that you must die, is a slogan various religious orders have thrown around since the dawn of mankind to emphasize the vanity of earthly life and the transient nature of all earthly pursuits. In essence, it means one should live virtuously in this life to live better in the afterlife.
I'm not sure that really applies here. I mean, I guess it does. Or maybe what he meant to say is more like carpe diem? I have no idea. Let's just agree with it.
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bet a good-looking girl. Because tomorrow, a motor carriage might run me over.
Yeah, I think what he meant to say is more like carpe diem and not memento mori.
Or you might die of a heart failure or syphilis.
Hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
Yes, let him just make his plans, Eugene. What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now? Yeah, any ideas?
First, we're gonna find Dennis.
Oh dear, that poor guy.
I'm going to find Dennis. I'm going to find him, and then I'm going to kill him.
Well, if he's smart, he's already far, far away, probably.
The tone of the statement is so matter-of-fact. It's as though he were talking about picking up a morning newspaper on his daily walk around the block.
That's not going to bring back... Yeah, it totally doesn't. Frontier justice, I like it. Your guy, your responsibility, do what you feel is right. Yeah, I feel this is not my business.
The lieutenant shakes his head, but doesn't say anything.
I guess he would have preferred the first option, huh?
Go ahead then. Maybe they'll only break his legs.
Maybe.
We're hunting that rat down. Let it be known what happens to cowards. And then...
He thinks for a moment.
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads.
Well, good luck with that.
Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys.
Okay, I see. But do you have any idea what happened to Klaas here?
Don't know, don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Yeah, we probably won't.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Titus, after all we've been through, level with me. You really liked her, didn't you? Same here, man. Okay, got it. I don't know. Did you like her?
Nope.
Okay.
He did.
Drama really wants this to be a thing, huh? But okay, got it.
He nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
Anyway, do you have any suggestions for me, maybe?
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
I mean, that sounds very tempting, but I prefer to work and finally find the killer, hopefully.
Yeah, but pay Monica visiting Janro. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries. Biggest pair of milkers in all Rebacho.
Okay, I will try to remember that.
Hell, you both look like you could use some feminine company right now.
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain. I do always appreciate a good use of the expression milkers.
It sincerely amuses him how hard these guys typecast themselves.
I mean, you have to live up to a certain ideal, right?
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right in my book.
Well, that's quite the compliment coming from Titus. But I guess that's all. I will be off.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
Well, it always depends on the skill check.
Copo loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Janro. Scars make the best tattoos, they say.
That's actually a pretty nice saying.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
Yep, we did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, copper.
Well, that is quite the compliment coming from him as well.
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
The RCM could really use a man like you, Titus. Think about it. I'm not sure, but I would like to see how he reacts to that.
I will, Capo.
Ooh.
That's a promise. Now scoot.
I just
There's
got
the Hardy boys.
a very random
Got
achievement.
some mourning and drinking to do.
Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not passed. This town needs you on your feet.
Good point, Bino Claude. We'll keep the vol under 12% tonight.
All right. Also, if you think about it, the fact that we survived that confrontation wasn't entirely based on luck. Yes, there were a bunch of skill checks, but the main reason why I was able to pass almost all of them was because I collected all these bonus points. Because if it wasn't for them, I don't know what my odds would have been. Probably like 42% or even lower than that. So you can kinda nudge your luck a little bit if you're thorough and, talk to people sufficiently, and then it makes these skill checks a lot easier, because all these skill checks were pretty much like 92, 97%, except the one that I failed, because that one was like literally impossible. So there's probably no way to pass this one unless you're really, really lucky. But anyway, I guess that's all the people in here. Not sure if this guy has anything to say. He didn't really have anything to say before. But let's maybe try to talk to him. Oh, I can't even talk to him. Okay, well, in that case, let's go back to Classy's room and let's see if we find something that we missed before. There's certainly something here that is new. Looks like she left something on the table. Oh.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift.
A gift.
The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. Well, what could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun yet, but I don't like gifts.
Well, I'm not drawing my gun either because I'm out of bullets, but I hope it's like a good gift.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note.
And yeah, it seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
I guess she saw the mercenaries arrive and then she decided to leave quickly.
You look at her rough, jagged handwriting on the note. She was in a rush, but not panicked. Deliberate, focused.
All right. Okay, so I guess we will take a look at that gift. Oh, what is this? A red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof. Okay, what? But we wanted to have another look at the window, right?
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
Okay, and what does that mean?
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
The lieutenant tests the thread with his fingers. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Okay, yeah, I mean, A was the roof. B prime, the boardwalk, B double prime, Land's End, and B3, the islet. Which is the one place that we haven't checked out yet. So where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime.
Okay, yeah, it is the one place we haven't checked out yet. So that's the one that we need to investigate, clearly.
The island in the bay.
Is she trying to tell us a shot came from the island? How did she know how to do this? Yeah, I guess that's what she's trying to tell me.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
Probably not. There are ruins on that islet. A sunken sea fort. I saw it through the coin-operated viewer. Right, I vaguely remember. How did she know how to do this? This is also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet, as I was saying. Yeah, apparently there's some sunken sea fort on that island.
I remember.
He looks out the window and onto the bay. And yeah, how did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
Yeah, but I mean, she was kinda busy when that happened, so it's surprising that she can still, remember it so clearly.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
Well, that actually makes more sense.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
Of course we don't trust her. This is her way of saying she's sorry. I just don't know. I mean, since it kinda confirms our, B prime or B triple prime location that we've already figured out a long time ago, I feel that she's probably telling the truth here. So maybe this is her way of saying sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
Yeah, this perfectly lines up with that point of origin we haven't ruled out yet.
So it is.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem unenthusiastic. Maybe we need to go to the island. Yes, as I've been saying for many, many episodes. Yeah, that's not gonna work. There must have been something we've missed. Yeah, you seem unenthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
Okay, fair enough.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
But I mean, we have some pretty good reason to believe that the shot came from that location. Not only Harry's calculations, but now also Classy confirming it. And Classy wouldn't know that we have already kinda, figured out this potential location. So I feel this is not a coincidence. There's something going on that island. So maybe we should go there. The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water.
There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
I remember an anti-aircraft gun, or the ruins of one, on the island from the coin-operated viewer. Kim, let's go to the fucking island. Go. I'm going to the island. Are you in? Actually, yeah, let's not go to the island. No go. Yeah, I guess there was an anti-aircraft gun.
Could be the makings of a sniper's nest.
Right.
Why not? Military fortifications are made for that kind of thing.
So let's go to that fucking island, Kim.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island.
He takes a second to gather himself, then says,
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone.
Lillian, the net picker, she's tearing her boat. Right, I guess we can ask her.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Alright, he already sounds a lot more enthusiastic. And I'm hopeful that we will find something on that island. Anyway, let's check the balcony maybe. Yep, there's our thread. The thread is tied to the antenna. How does the thread go to the window though? I guess there might be like a little opening. Yeah, and there's nothing else on here that I can investigate. Go to the islet in the bay. There could be a boat in the fishing village on the coast. Ask there. Alright. But first, let me go back. No, I don't want to look at the window again. I need to click here to go down. Let's see if we can call the station and find out more about La Puta Madre. Also, can I run again or will my leg complain if I do it? Seems to be fine. And yeah, what the hell is this? Un jour, je serai de retour près de... whatever that is over here. One day, je serai de retour. I will return to you, with you. Something like that anyway. Let's have a look at it.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
Okay.
This was Cindy the Skull.
Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece. I smell heavy fuel oil. Yeah, I guess this is her work.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
Interesting. And yeah, apparently it's made from heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Well, that's good to know.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Step back, Lieutenant. Set the graffiti on fire with a lit cigarette? Yeah, sure, why not?
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message.
That's actually pretty impressive. Disco Elysium, you've been policed, Martinez. God, I'm on my way. Say nothing, stay remain to the flames. Well, it's gotta be the first one, right?
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters.
I thought that maybe Kim finally thinks that Harry has gone completely insane.
Let's go to that island.
Right.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Well, that was a nice masterpiece, Cindy. Anyway, let's try to call the station again.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Well, let's see. Precinct 57, we've been attacked. I repeat, Lieutenant Kim Kitsuraki. And I mean, it's been a few days, so I guess they already know about this.
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Hello?
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
Huh, how odd.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Crenel.
I see.
It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
Alright, isn't that dangerous?
No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope.
He glances over his shoulder.
I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now.
He flicks off the radio. Silence.
You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
Okay, I guess I will try again.
Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay.
Well, that's kind of suspicious.
In the cabin, you see a set.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Well, it doesn't look like I can actually talk about this. I can't use this one because they will cut me off. And I'm not sure how the other two will help me. Let's try this one.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Okay, here we go. This is what I had to do. I'm happy to report that I found my badge, Jules. Right, I have quite a few options, actually.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
I've actually lost my gun too. Yes, I have, but I've also found it again, so no need to talk about that. So, let's talk about this here. Jules, I've heard that some people think of me as La Puta Madre's Peony. Do you think I'm corrupted? Well, straight into the point.
10-4, sir. Well, there's been some talk, sir.
Really? He finally says reluctantly. Some talk? What does it even mean there's been some talk? Do they think I'm corrupt or not? Does it mean people know that I'm a dirty cop? Because I am. I'm the dirtiest, most dangerous cop in Rivershaw. My reputation precedes me. I want you to know that I would never ever do anything like that. I'm not taking bribes, Jules. Again, I wouldn't know because I don't remember it. So, what do you mean, some talk?
I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are.
So basically, it's just talk, no one has any actual evidence for it, and they could just be shit-talking him because they don't like him, which means we don't really know if he's working for that guy. Okay.
But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
Okay, well, he just dropped that bomb, and then I guess he just stopped the transmission. Okay, in that case, never mind.
Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
Alright. I mean, that didn't really help me. As in, it didn't really answer my question, but I guess if it was so easy to answer, then I would have found other evidence for, his corruption already. Now, before I go to the island, I feel I should maybe look around a bit again and talk to some people. For example, let's try to talk to this guy again.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive?
Well, yes, alive and limping.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it.
So hang on a second. You've been here at this very spot for days, each day, but the moment this tribunal happened, you were somewhere else? Interesting.
So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
Yeah, the case seems kind of done. Gonna check on a few last things. I'm still looking around, loose threads to tie up. It wasn't the local union muscle, by the way. As far as I can tell, not. But I'm not sure if I need to give him that many details, so I'm just tying up some loose threads.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
I met the lady driver on my investigation. She's called Ruby, right?
Okay.
He seems a little apprehensive.
Is it wise to share information about the case like this, sire?
I mean, Ruby probably has no more involvement in this case, so I think it's okay.
The lieutenant throws you a quick glance.
Kim might disagree, though.
What are you doing?
She slipped away. I let her go. She didn't do anything. Yeah, that's it. Can't share anymore. As far as I can tell, she probably didn't do anything. I mean, she did cover up the crime, but who cares?
Woof. Good on her. And good on you, too, my man. That's...
He looks for the words.
merciful. Downright merciful. You cops keep exercising that muscle, and people will be more willing to cooperate, you know.
Well, that's some good advice.
All right. That's enough sharing details about the investigation for one day.
Come on, Kim. This is only a very minor detail of our investigation and probably not a relevant one. Yeah, still can't do anything about this. I think I saw like another person over here. Yep. Maybe he has something to say about what happened.
Mon Dieu! You set it on fire! What kind of a policeman are you?
A beacon of light in the dull shores of mediocrity. You're welcome, Martinez. I don't know. It was an accident. I'm sorry. Policeman of the state yet to come. The herald of the apocalypse. The fuel oil was an environmental hazard. I had to get rid of it somehow. Seems reasonable, but lighting it on fire is a weird way to do this. Yeah, I guess I'm a policeman of the state yet to come.
Oh, okay. Well, I certainly have full confidence in your competence. And the future.
Right. That apparently impressed him somehow. Okay, so that's apparently all we can talk to with him. I don't guess that this skill check has changed in any way.
Old call box. East Delta Commerce Center.
Nope.
This must be the name of the...
I mean, yeah, there isn't really much I can do about this other than, like, taking drugs and then putting a point into it, maybe? But I'm still not convinced that these skill checks are that important for my case or anything for that matter. So I think I'm going to make a cut here. Now, before I continue to go to that island, I will have another look around, try to talk to everyone. I will also read the final books that I haven't read yet, the Hjarndal Men books, for example. And then we will continue to the island because I'm guessing that this game is slowly coming to an end. So I want to make sure that I have finished everything. But for now, let's call it a day as always. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.